Morning, respected teachers, honorable judges, and my dear parents and friends. I'm Esha from VAATHI, and I'm truly grateful to stand here in the final round of this Speechathon. Before I begin, I want to take a moment to thank my school and my teachers because they have given me not just knowledge from books but the courage to stand here and to speak from my heart. Now, as you look at me, you see something unusual? I'm not standing here free today. I'm standing here with handcuffs on my wrist, a blindfold over my eyes, and ropes tied around my waist. Yes, these are real chains. But can you guess what they represent? They are not made of metal, yet they are strong enough to hold any of us back. Yes, these represent the invisible chains that keep many of us down. I thought deeply and I discovered 3 invisible chains that keep many of us down. The first chain is fear. Fear keeps us stuck where we are. The second chain is our comfort zone. Our comfort zone keeps us small and limited. The third chain is self-doubt. Self-doubt keeps us silent and unsure of ourselves. These are not my chains alone. They belong to any of us. Mine are visible today so you can see them. Yours are invisible but only you can feel them. And in the next few minutes, I will break my invisible chains one by one. You all have a cuff with you. It represents your invisible chain. Please put it on now and keep it until the very end. At the end, we will break free together. The first chain I want to break is fear. Fear is something we all feel, but only few admit it. It is like a shadow that follows us everywhere. The moment we face it, it begins to fade. Do you know when I met this chain for the very first time? It was during my first stage performance. I was standing right here, but my legs were shaking, my hands were sweating, and my heart was beating so fast. I thought the whole hall could hear it. In that moment, I wanted to run away, but I felt like fear had tied me tighter than these cuffs. But here's the truth. Fear looks huge only inside our head. The stage didn't grow bigger, the audience didn't grow scarier. It was just me, standing still, letting fear control me. That day, I took one small step forward. I spoke my very first line. And suddenly, do you know what happened? Fear began to lose its grip. By the time I finished, fear was not holding me anymore. I was holding the microphone with confidence. That's when I understood a powerful truth. The only way to defeat fear is to take the first step. If we let fear control us, it stops us from trying new things. It keeps us in the same place, never learning, never growing. It can make us miss opportunities that could change our lives. Now let me ask you, how many of you have missed an opportunity just because of fear? Please raise your hands. I can't see your hands right now because of this blindfold, but I can guess many of you raised them. Please put your hands down. And that's okay because we have all been there. Fear will not vanish before you act. Fear vanishes because you act. And remember, fear should not scare us. We should scare fear by showing it that we will not stop. Fear is like a handcuff on a potential. It keeps us trapped and small. So today I break this chain of fear. The next chain that holds us back is comfort zone. Our comfort zones are tricky. They don't feel like chains. They feel like soft blankets. But if we stay under them too long, they can smoth our dreams. It is like this blindfold. It makes life look smaller than it really is. If we keep it on, we cannot see the bigger opportunities waiting for us. Now I break free from my comfort zone. Wow, now I can see new possibilities, new dreams and new adventures waiting for me. And remember, our comfort zone was never protecting us. It was actually blocking our vision of what's out there. Do you know what comfort zones look like in real life? Always sitting in the same seat in class, not raising your hand even when you know the answer, sticking to the same group of friends because it feels safe, practicing what you're already good at instead of learning something new. We don't even realize it, but these small things slowly blindfold us from seeing bigger opportunities. Breaking out of our comfort zone doesn't have to be scary. It starts with one small step, trying a new seat in class, joining a new club, or speaking up in a group may feel uncomfortable at first, but when we take that step, our comfort zone starts to lose its control over us and the world opens up and suddenly what felt scary becomes exciting. And remember, life doesn't begin inside your comfort zone. Life begins only at the end of your comfort zone. And now, the third invisible chain that I'm going to break is self-doubt, the most dangerous chain of all. Self-doubt doesn't shout like fear. It whispers. It hides quietly inside our minds, asking questions like, are you sure? What if you fail? What will others think? At first, those questions sound harmless, but they slowly wrap around us like this rope, one doubt after another until we stop moving forward. It doesn't completely stop you, but it pulls you back every time you want to move forward just like this rope. It's the reason we say, I'll try later, I'm not ready yet, or maybe someone else can do it better. But here's the truth, nobody starts perfect. Every champion once said, I'm not sure, but I'll try. Every great idea begins with a person who believes, maybe I can. The moment you act, even a small one, self-doubt starts to lose its power. The moment you say, I trust myself, this rope begins to loosen. And when you finally believe in yourself, the chain of self-doubt breaks completely. So today, I take that step forward, not only because I'm fearless, but I believe in myself that I'm good enough. Now I'm completely free from my invisible chains and I'm ready to fly high. Your invisible chains may be different. Maybe it's the fear of being judged or the pressure to be perfect. Maybe it's overthinking every step you take or holding on to a mistake from the past. Some chains are made of people's opinions and some are made of our own silence. Whatever your chain is, identify it right now. It's time to remove your cuffs. Open them, throw them aside and feel that moment of freedom. And remember, freedom isn't just about breaking chains. It's about choosing what to hold on to next. Will you carry hope, courage, curiosity, kindness, or will you carry hesitation and regret again? The choice is yours. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine you're soaring high above everything that once held you back. Every dream, every adventure, every possibility is now within reach. And remember, breaking chains isn't something we do once. Every day, new chains try to wrap around us. And every day, we should have the power to break them again. So today, I challenge you all. Take one real step this week to set yourself free. Speak up when you feel unheard. Try something you have always wanted to do. Or simply remind someone else that they can break free too. Because when we break our invisible chain, we realize the hidden power that was always inside us. The power to inspire others. And that's how one spark of courage can light up the whole world. And let that one spark begin with you. Before I end, I want to thank everyone for giving me this beautiful platform to face my fears, to step out of my comfort zone and to truly believe in myself. Let's all promise ourselves that we will keep breaking our chains, keep spreading our wings and keep reaching for the sky. Thank you everyone.